Hey guys, I'm back and I have something so special to show you tonight. Can't wait to show it to you. But before we get started, don't forget to comment, like, and share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, I'm ready to show you something spectacular. I'll be right back. Okay guys, guess what? This week we are going to do all low carb stuff. Yes? Okay. I know most of the time when people think about low carb, they think, okay, she's trying to lose weight. I am not necessarily trying to lose weight, but I want to lower my A1C. And how you do that, for any of you out there watching that, you know, your A1C levels are a bit elevated, cut out your carbs. And what that means for me is no bread, no rice, no noodles, no potatoes. No potatoes is going to be really hard, but I can do it. I have willpower, I can do it. So tonight, what I'm going to show you is going to help you kick off your no carb week. What we're making tonight is cabbage soup. And guys, there are so many variations to this. I've seen cabbage soup made 1,000 ways. When I was first taught to make it, the 3 ingredients were ground beef, cabbage, and sloppy joe mix. And I tried it, you know, that way, and it was really delicious. But you know me, I have to make my own version of. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So we're going to go over there and get started. Come on, let's get started. Welcome to Brandon's Kitchen. Okay guys, let's get started on that beautiful cabbage soup. Now, cabbage soup is really popular when you're trying to lose weight. Reason being is because if you can actually eat this soup, I think this is the way it was told to me. Make the cabbage soup the way that I initially said, with the ground beef, the cabbage, and the sloppy joe mix. You eat this for 7 days and you will lose over 10 pounds within those 7 days. I'm not telling you what somebody told me. That's what was told to me, but I've done it 1,000,000 times, so I know that it's true. So this is just a great little start when you're trying to either lose weight, lower your A1C, or you just want to eat healthier for a little bit, because this is a healthy soup. And I've seen it made with just veggies. I've seen people, or I've added meat to it, and it was told to me to add meat to it. Again, and here's the thing, guys, it tastes wonderful. It is great, but I have to be honest, after eating it for about 2 days, you are going to crave bread. You are going to crave carbs. However, what it was told to me was that once you do it for 3 days, on the 4th day, you're supposed to eat a banana. I think the banana is supposed to satisfy your carb craving, if you will. So you give it a shot, but I'm just going to show you how to make the soup and you eat it how you want. So I have my pot ready. Let's get this down. Let me show you what I've done here. And I have my pot ready, guys. I'm going to move it off because I think it's getting kind of hot. But I want to show you what we have here. Over here, let's see. Okay, I have my wonderful cabbage that I have chopped. And guys, I chopped it in some fairly small pieces because I didn't want it too big. You know, you're going to eat this with a spoon, so fairly small. I have my 85-15 ground turkey. I told you I did my own rendition of, so I'm not using ground beef, I use ground turkey. And I've been doing that for years and it's just as effective. This is my Rotel Tomatoes as opposed to the sloppy joe mix. And I am going to add on my own some chicken broth that I made, not with cooked chicken, it's just instant chicken broth. This is chopped mushrooms and chopped onions. So I'm going to move you back to my pot over here. We're going to put it back on the heat and we're going to get this baby started with our chopped onions. So let's just get them in there. And guys, I promise you, this soup, it is so delicious. The only complaint that I have is just the fact that I know after eating it for a bit, you are going to be ready to eat some carbs. I kid you not. So I'm going to see if I can get this a little bit closer, guys, so you can see into it a little better. And guys, while that's cooking, we're going to throw in our chopped mushrooms. And guys, this was, and I'm not giving you, again, I have not been giving you the amount of this because you put in this what you want. The only thing, guys, this was about 2 pounds, almost 3 pounds of ground turkey, and this was a whole head of cabbage. So these are the things that are the must-haves, but whatever you put in it after that is strictly up to you. So here are our mushrooms. We're going to throw those babies in there. And guys, we're just going to saute those for a bit. Get everything cooked together and wonderful. The smell, that's all I'm going to say. That's it. The smell. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. Look at that. Looks so wonderful already. And guys, and don't get me wrong, I have failed at trying to eat just this for 7 days, because that's the stipulation. You have to eat this for a whole 7 days, and after that, you will have lost over 10 pounds. I've done it a couple of times, and I have been successful. That's why I can tell you that it does work, but there are many times that I have failed. And because I'm not making this to lose weight, I'm just going to incorporate it in my daily meals. I'm not going to just eat this. I'm going to eat other stuff with it. But here's the thing. If I lose weight after this week, I'll tell you about it. And that way you can try it. And if you lose weight, tell me. And we can work at it together sometimes if we need to lower our A1C or lose some weight. Okay? All right, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in my ground turkey here. And again, this is the 85-15. And guys, feel free, you are more than welcome to use. I have used I think it was 95 and 5, like 95% meat and 5% fat. It doesn't make for a good soup. It's really dry and it doesn't have the flavor that you want. And I chose the turkey with the most fat in it because, again, if you just decide to take carbs out of your diet for a little while, whatever you're trying to eat to replace that, it needs to be good and flavorful so you enjoy eating it. It doesn't seem like such torture to try this. Okay? So guys, and while this is in, we're going to let it cook down a bit. I am going to grab a spoon here, and I'm going to put in our Holy Trinity. You know that. Okay, so a bit of salt, guys. If I had to guess, about close to like a teaspoon and a half. We're going to throw in a couple of heaping teaspoons of our chives, and again, probably a tablespoon of pepper. And guys, remember, we have a lot of cabbage to put in here, so we're going to season these layers as we go. Okay? And guys, I am just going to do my best to crunch this up a bit and get it as stirred up as I can. And before this is all the way done, I am going to add in my chicken broth that I made. And guys, I am going to put in the majority of this. This bowl holds 3 cups, and I think I'm 2.5 cups in. So I'm going to put as much as this in as I think it needs for right now. If I look at it and I want to put more in there, you know I will. So I am just going to let that chicken broth cook our beautiful turkey. And guys, I do it this way because I find that it gives the turkey a different texture. It's not in clumps. It kind of cooks away. Once it starts to boil, it's almost like boiling ground meat, and you don't get a hunk of it. You get like little tiny fine grains of it, and that's what I want. I want little pieces of that that turkey. Why do I keep saying chicken? I do that all the time. I know that it's turkey. You know that it's turkey. Okay, so let's get it going, guys. And I'm going to turn that heat up a little bit because, once you add stuff to the pot, it kind of cools our pot off until it heats back up to temperature, and then it'll start to do what it was doing. And guys, I don't know about you. Maybe it's because I'm hungry, but that looks good to me already. But again, I'm hungry. I had a little small salad for lunch today, and it wasn't really lunch. I had that salad at about 3 o'clock, and I was starving because I had breakfast at 8 o'clock, so I was ready to eat, by golly. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to give this just a minute to heat back up and get to temperature, and I'm going to show you what it looks like before we add the rest of our ingredients. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, look at this beautiful turkey. This is the texture I was looking for and the consistency. Look at that. See, it's cooked, but it's real crumbly. You know what I mean? It's almost like there's no big chunks in there. There's just wonderful little seasoned, tiny little morsels of turkey that is completely cooked. Okay, guys, I'm going to put it back on the fire. And now we are going to put in this beautiful cabbage that we've chopped. Okay? And guys, I hope I can get all this in here. I'm going to do my best to try. So I am going to grab a bit of it and put it in there. And guys, because this has tomatoes in it, not the tomato sauce or the sloppy Joe mix, but we're going to put our wonderful Rotel tomatoes in there. If you want this more spicy, or if you want to add just a bit of flavor to it, you can put a little bit of hot sauce in there. You can put Cajun seasoning in there, just whatever, just to bring it to your taste so that you are comfortable and happy with eating this as a meal, or, you know, a snack, you know, before you eat your meal, just what have you. And guys, that's another thing I did not tell you. Let me put this up real quick. But I wanted to tell you the beauty of a cabbage soup, this one, based upon what I heard or what I was told, you can eat this all day. So anytime you feel like you're hungry and you just want to eat something and you don't want to detour from the diet or, you know, the low carb, grab your bowl of soup. Don't get me wrong, it's delicious. You'll still be hungry, but it's still good. Okay, let me put this back down so you can see. And guys, that's fitting in there pretty good. And you know the cabbage will wilt. So if your pot is full when you're done, it's okay. Once this cabbage cooks a little bit, it will wilt down. But we're going to get as much of it in there as we can. I think I'm going to get all of it in there, guys. Look. Yeah, I think it's all going in there. Yay. Okay, good. Okay, so you know we have to season this. You know, every layer that you put in, you need to season the layer. You don't want anything not seasoned. So we're going to grab a little bit of that salt. And for my taste, guys, I think I'm going to do about a teaspoon of it. And it's for the cabbage. We're going to go in with just a teaspoon because there's plenty of chives in our ground beef and mushroom and onion mixture at the bottom. So a bit of chives there on the top and a little bit of pepper. About a half a teaspoon. Okay? So guys, before I stir this, I'm going to put my lid on it and let it cook for about 5 minutes, give or take. Once I see that cabbage really wilted in there, just gonna let it cook for just a minute, and that's just so I have enough room to stir everything in my pot. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Okay guys, look at this beautiful soup. I'm gonna move it off the fire so you can see it. Look at it, it looks amazing. Look at that. All that beautiful turkey in there. Look at that cabbage. Guys, when I tell you that this is a very delicious soup, I am not kidding. When you taste this, you're going to love it. Okay, I am going to move it back here, guys. And while you were gone, when I paused a bit, I took the liberty of adding just a sprinkle, probably not even a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning in here. I'm just trying to put in here what I think I want it to taste like. And again, my rendition of this is never the same. I always have several different ways that I make this soup. But I never deviate from my ground turkey and my cabbage. Okay, so last thing, guys, we're going to put in our beautiful Rotel tomatoes. And if you can smell this kitchen, oh my God, I shouldn't even tell you that because you won't get the full effect, but this is absolutely amazing. This smells so wonderful. Look at that, guys. And I told you, this is a wonderful, wonderful soup. I understand why you lose weight when you're eating this, because this is it. Cabbage, tomatoes, ground turkey. That's it. I mean, like I said, and the beauty of it is, once you eat this, and like I said, I've done it so many times, you'll feel full, but you won't be full long. So I think that's why, you know, they tell you for any time that you feel that you're hungry, just grab you a bowl of this. And guys, it works. It'll satisfy you for about an hour. And then you just go back and eat some more. But I tell you what, if you're really trying to lose weight, this is well worth it. It's worth being hungry for a little bit if you get to drop 10 pounds or more. This smells fantastic. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. And guys, I am going to put just a smidgen more of pepper in there. And I need to be careful because I make this kind of hot. It's always really, really spicy. And I am not a real spicy fan, but at the same time, I love the spice in this soup. It just kind of gives it so much more flavor and so much more character. And guys, we had a little bit of that chicken broth left and I saved it, so I'm going to pour it in now. That is it, and give this a wonderful little stir. And guys, when we started our turkey here and our onions and our mushrooms, I had olive oil in there, but I'm going to grab just a bit more because, again, guys, there's basically no fat in this. And again, I told you I love olive oil because it just enhances the flavor of whatever you put into it. Guess if I had to guess, maybe about 1/4 to 1/2 of a cup. It's probably 1/4 of a cup. So just get that stirred in. Oh, this smells so incredibly wonderful. My goodness, look at that. Guys, look at this. Oh my goodness. You know what? I am always so excited about eating this because it smells so amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, guys. Enough. We are going to put the lid on this guy and let him simmer down just until the cabbage is cooked the way you like it. When the cabbage is as tender as you typically eat it, you're done. Grab your bowl, start eating, okay? So I'm gonna let this cook down just a little bit, you know, for my taste. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. If you could just smell this, it's probably filling all by itself. Let me let you look at this beautiful cabbage soup. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get my ladle and my bowl for you. Look at this. Wonderful. Beautiful. Look at that broth. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so wonderful. Look at that. Okay, guys. Come on. You know this by now, right? Okay. I am going to put this down. And guys, it is the moment of truth. We are about to taste our wonderful soup. 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Look at this soup. It is so amazing. Oh my goodness. Get you a close-up. Look at that. Wonderful tomatoes, cabbage, beautifully seasoned turkey. There's onions and mushrooms in there. What could be better? Come on, come on. Let's get this. It's time to get it. And guys, I am starving. Like I told you, I ate breakfast this morning, which was a little tiny piece of frittata that I made, and a salad for lunch. I'm starving. Father, we come before you tonight, Lord, just saying thank you, Father. Thank you for your grace and your mercy. Thank you for your precious Son, Jesus Christ, Lord. Thank you for this food, Father, so that we can consume it for the nourishment of our body. We give you, Lord, all the praise, the honor, and the glory. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen. Okay. Let me let you see. Let me let you. And guys, this is hot. And if I burn myself, don't laugh. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to grab this because this is hot. Look at that. Look at all those wonderful yummies in there. Let's give it a shot. I already know it's beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. I just want you to make this and taste it for yourself. Okay? I told you. I already knew. I already knew. You just have to make this for yourself. And guys, put what you want in it. Like I told you. Another suggestion, add some hot sauce to it if you want more spice to it. Red pepper flakes, you know, anything. You can eat, I put bell pepper in here before. I put asparagus in here, bell pepper. You name it, guys. I have put everything in this soup. It is wonderful. Either way. You can taste everything that we put in there. I taste the seasoning, I taste the chives, I taste the onion. I had a little piece of mushroom in my mouth. That ground beef texture. I told you how I cook mine. Feel free to just cook yours without the chicken broth. That's how I cook mine. It is wonderful. It is splendid, you guys. I'm gonna get one more bite. Look at that. That is so hot. I'm not gonna let you watch me burn myself. but I'm going to try to blow it. Hold on. One more, guys, with a bunch of turkey on there. Look at that. And I am willing to take the chance. I'm not going to burn myself, though. That is so splendid, guys. And the beauty of this is, like I said, anytime you feel hungry, grab you a bowl of it, okay? Lime water, just a tiny bit of sugar in there. I'm not going to stop drinking my lime water. Tiny bit of sugar in there. Refreshing. Hot and spicy, cool and refreshing. Wonderful as usual. Wonderful combination. Great. Guys, thank you so much. You are going to enjoy this soup. I hope you enjoyed this week of our 7 days of low carbs. I'm going to do my best to make some wonderful little combinations for you so that you don't miss the bread, rice, potatoes, and noodles this week. We can do it and we'll do it together, okay? Thank you for tuning in. I can't wait to show you our next wonderful low carb meal. See you the next time, and thank you guys for tuning in. Bye. Thank you.